And we are live.
We are live. Well, it's Monday. Must be the Destiny Hour with Paul, starring my daughter Shay. Welcome, live from Johannesburg, South Africa. Taking your questions on anything in this life, big, small. Life, love, career. I'm a full-time psychic, guidance counselor, life coach. So I do this for a living. If you did need any help or know somebody that needs help, then share us. Maybe we can affect a life. Taking your questions on Facebook, YouTube, or the other one. Instagram is my daughter Shay. So we take questions for free. Unless you wanted to donate, that would be nice. So wherever you are in the world, welcome to the Destiny Hour type questions. Be polite, be nice, cost nothing. If you wanted a full-time, if you wanted a reading and get the full attention, then we can do so via the WhatsApp situation. Anywhere in the world. So we are in a hot, sweaty Johannesburg, and wherever you are in the world, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I know the seasons are a bit crazy at the moment, and Uranus is hiding behind the moon, so that's all crazy as well. The stars are going mad, and the people are going mad as well. Lots of people changing jobs, lots of people changing countries, and it's hit very close to home in my situation as well. So we wish success for those people looking to other countries for new adventures and new ideas. You're probably waiting for me to open the shop, aren't you, Shay? Take my time. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to say. That's really all I really got to say. Unless you want me to talk about my aches and pains. Do you want me to?
You can, it's your show.
I need a couple of hours. So, I'm English, just so you wanted to know. Shay's not. She's not English. She's only got a little bit of English blood. A little bit.
In this pinky.
There's a little bit of English blood. I'm originally from Liverpool, and we emigrated here when I was a puppy. Now I'm an old dog, soon to be put down. Hey, Shay.
Now you got a couple, good few decades behind you, so ahead of you.
So I'm for a bit. I'm around for a bit.
Yeah, unfortunately for you.
So please donate so I can get a facelift. Critical. A boob lift. Can guys get boob lifts?
They can.
I want one of those. Facelift.
You can get a surgery to lift your pectoral muscles.
I'll have one of those. And what else have they got?
Ab tightening.
Nah, no one goes down there. So I'm okay there. Yeah, so taking your questions. I'll open the shop, shall I? Shop's open.
Starting off with Instagram, Pocahontas says, "Hi Paul and Shay, I could sense a lot of negativity around these days. Please help."
Right, there is. Okay. Pocahontas, we've got so many people were expecting 2023 to be full of positive energy and positive blah 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 blah. The trouble is, people are still the same. The year's just changed. People still are the same. So they place a lot of expectations on January 2023. I will say in all fairness, the world is in a little bit of a state. The attitude of people is very, very selfish, and I'm quite tired of it actually. It's very rare that you meet people that give, that care, that do things out of the goodness of their heart. And 90% of the people I come across are all me. And it drives me up the wall sometimes. I will say that the planets are doing funny things as well. So in times of chaos, what you need to do, Pocahontas, is have faith and pray. If you don't pray, then meditate. Okay, let the world turn and its chaos turn all by itself. Okay, that's what you are required to do. I will, however, tell you specifically, if you focus on peace and calmness, that you're going to get a lot more of, which will help you through the year. So don't get caught up in the chaos of other people. Okay, baby.
Next question's from Natasha, who says, hello, blessings and light. When does Levante open up to me about his feelings and intentions?
What's her name, Natasha? Hello, baby. Thank you. Blessings back at you. A man opening up about his feelings. Tough. We keep them all inside. And it's going to take a while for that to happen. When I say a while, okay, there are going to be signs over the next month of him sort of the ice block is melting a little bit. I think by April you should be more comfortable, or he should be more comfortable expressing himself. But I think he needs time to warm up. It's got to be safe for a guy to say, you know, oh, I've got a headache, or you know what I mean, oh, my heart is sore. It's got to be, otherwise we're not macho, we're not manly, are we? So give him about a month, but by April. Uncle?
Okay. Right, we're going to move on to YouTube. Dario says, good evening, Paul and Shay. My dog Lou has been sick this morning. I don't know if it's a fever. Took care of her myself since the vet is unreachable. When will she get better? I am worried.
Okay. You've heard that saying, sick as a dog. That's where you get it from. When they're sick, they are sick. No doubt about it. Okay, there's lots of water, because I'm getting kidneys being the problem. So I don't know if the poor dog's kidneys are playing up. Okay, but that's the issue. Stay off, I don't know if the dog's eating, but the wet food and milky stuff. Okay, water. I've got the fever breaking by Wednesday. Okay, so the dog should heal. No rich foods, and don't give the dog treats off your plate, because it's a little bit greasy. Okay, we just want to give it the dry food. Okay, but lots of water by Wednesday, baby.
Next question is from Lemon, who says, hi Paul, I met my dad's friend's daughter at church. I know I was supposed to pray, but I'm curious.
Yeah, the devil comes in many disguises.
Curious about what the daughter thinks of me.
Okay, Lemon. Um, it wasn't a bad meeting, by the way, Lemon. I think she liked you, but it was difficult in church circumstances, and if her dad was there, I don't know if the parents were there, to be herself. But nice. And I want to say you're a person of interest now. Give it a couple of times, at least 3 visits to the church. Maybe the 3rd visit there'll be a breakthrough. Okay, but nice. Look your best. Sing loud and listen to the preacher. That's where you're going.
Next question is from Senior Yohambe, who says, Senor Yohambe, sorry.
Senor?
Yes.
Okay.
Good morning, Paul and Shay. How are you both doing? I recently found 2 accountants online who work remotely. I'm wondering if either one of them will be able to solve my tax situation. Thank you.
Senor Lambre.
Yohambe, sorry.
Okay, Senor. Thank you. 2 tax guys online. Both good. Both know what they're doing. Will they solve? Yeah, it's not 1, 2, 3 click enter. Okay, it's a little bit more involved than that. So I do think you're going to have to pay. I think you know that already. Okay, but I don't think it will be as much as you anticipate. So I'm going to say they do solve it, but there's a cost. So don't think you're going to get away scot-free. Okay, I think that they can reduce it by 40%. But I do feel that there's you're going to have to pay in sunshine. Okay, but those 2 guys are very good.
And next question is from Derek, who says, hi Paul, what's going on with my cousin's side recently? They rushed to call my mother. They haven't seen me in a long time.
They rushed to call the mother. Derek, you want to know what's going on with your cousins? Why they sort of reaching out? All right. Okay. I think that we're trying to repair any kind of gap that has happened with the family. Whether they had a moment of realization, or they needed to apologize for any kind of misunderstanding. I think that's what has happened. There was an attempt, or there is an attempt, to build a bridge. That's what I feel is happening. But for some reason, perhaps the uncle was misbehaving as well. So she might wanted advice from your mum. Yeah? There's nothing to worry about.
Okay, jumping back over to Instagram, then Facebook. Cozart Secrets asks, my cousin Alia is incarcerated. She is in holding. When will she be released so that she can be with her son?
Okay, what's this person's name? Cozart. Yeah, it's terrible, that situation. I sympathise. Okay, I wanted to say the next 3. I'd love to say it's 3 hours. I can't. I'd like to say 3 weeks. But I'm more inclined to think it may be 3 months. So that's what I've got going on here. We're still January. Could be released by March, but has got to behave herself. Okay, the tendency is to be all full of attitude and angry. She could be out by March. Okay, so she's just got to watch her step and behave.
Jumping over to Facebook, Lanjana asks, hello Paul, sending love and light your way, hope you're doing well. Was in a relationship with a guy, he just went missing in action. After a revelation he did not want to be a part of. I am not myself, but I trust the process and that everything will be okay, but I'm worried about him. But should I be? I need some guidance.
Najana, I hear you loud and clear. Okay. His loss, I'll tell you that now. And he said, this will pass. Okay, the next 10 days are going to be difficult for you, but it's going to pass. No, you shouldn't be worried. I think he acted like a little wimp, little chicken. That's how I think, you know. And I think he's a little boy trying to be an adult. It's not working. Okay, I don't care what the news was. Okay, the boundaries of love should cover that. Okay, so you got 10 days of detoxing. Do not waste your time worrying about him. Okay, delete. Don't, and stop looking at your phone. Is he going to phone? Is he thinking about me? His loss. He's a little chicken. Okay? 10 days. Delete.
Next question's from Tapaslin, who says, hello Paul and Shay, I'd like to know about my mum's health.
Your mum's health. She got neck problems, feeling her neck. So I don't know if she's got headaches or stress stemming from the neck. She really needs to start looking after herself. Okay, I think the stress levels are very, very high. And she got high blood pressure as well. Okay, I've got the headaches stemming from her neck and a high blood pressure situation. Is she going to be all right? She has to really take care of herself and stop being as stressed and as worried as she is. But she should pull through. Okay, it's a bit of a process, but she should pull through.
Jenny asks, hello Paul, my husband is not well, he's in hospital. Can you please tell me when he will recover? I'm so thankful to you.
Oh Jenny, thank you baby. I'm sorry about hubby. I really am. It's not nice. But okay, circulation in the one leg is bothering me, Jenny. It's right leg. So I don't know if there's diabetes or a circulation problem. Okay, will he be all right? Yeah. If he's been in, 3 has come up. So I don't know if he's been in 3 days. Okay, but he's got another 3 days to go. And he should be out possibly Thursday. But he's got to listen to the doctor, okay, and a little bit more exercise, Jenny. I'm worried about the circulation in his right leg. That's bothering me a bit. But you get your husband back, Jenny, okay? All right.
Moving over to YouTube, Mortada says, "Hello Paul, I'm applying for this job. Will it be good for me and will I manage it well?"
Mortada. Now I want to sing that. Hakuna Matata. Do you want me to sing it? Or Facebook going to ban me?
Oh, you're going to get banned. You're going to get banned.
Can't say Hakuna Matata.
Like, it's trademarked by...
Little
Disney.
Facebook twerps.
It's
You
trademarked by
can't
Disney.
say that. Disney will sue you. What is the question? The job.
Will he get it? Will it go well? Will it be good for him and will he manage it?
Has he got the job?
Applying for the jobs.
Oh, is he jobs or job? No, it's not going to go well. I don't think this one is the one. So don't build up your hopes on that just one particular job. Okay? I still think you've got other interviews. For some reason, it may be that threes are coming up crazy tonight. Maybe the third interview, or in the next 3 weeks. But don't give up. That's what I want to say.
Next question's from Timmy, who says, "Hello Paul, will I be moving house this year? My mum has been talking about it."
Timmy.
Mm-hmm.
Your mum's been talking about it. Okay. Okay. Definitely moving. Okay, you'll be moving this year. I don't want to say you're definitely moving. You could be moving, I don't know if it's by the end of April, beginning of May. It may be that soon. So I think by your summer, wherever you are, I think you should be moving. And I know it's a little overwhelming, but enjoy the process. I think it'll be good for you and your mum in the long run. Okay, by May.
Next question is from Coco, who says, "Hi Paul and Shay, it's good to see you as always. Why am I still single? As I'm getting older, I keep wondering whether guys don't find me attractive or worth their time."
Coco, stop it.
Yes. No, Coco.
Stop it. Okay? Stop it. Alright. The thing is, you have to get your career and your studies over and done with. And if you had a boy right now, okay, that would throw you off your studies. Okay? That's what I want to tell you. So you're marked for good things, career-wise. So why not man or relationship-wise? There's nothing wrong with you. Okay? The thing is, you're lonely, but you are close. You're lonely, so your emotions are running high. I get that. Okay? But you're very close to meeting somebody. Okay? There's nothing wrong with you. Okay? But we don't want any old body, just for the company. We want somebody special. Okay? So if that's your prayer, you're going to get your wish. Very soon. Mark my words. I don't want to put a time limit on it, but because you still got to study. Okay. Very soon. There's nothing wrong with you. So don't say, oh, it's because I'm too fat. Or it's because I'm... Nothing wrong with you. Okay? You got to study.
Next question is from Lindy, who says, good evening, Paul and Shay. It's a bit late, but Happy New Year. I'm struggling with my love life, battling to let a toxic relationship go. Any advice?
That's it, Lindy. That's a problem, okay? Because usually that happens when you've still got things to say. Oh, I should have said this, you know. So you're holding on to unsaid things and unsaid anger, okay? I want to say to stop thinking about that relationship, because firstly, it's no good for you thinking about that, okay? So you've got to hit the delete button every time you start thinking about that person or situations, okay? So whenever that thought comes in about him, delete, 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 delete. And remember that this is a time of healing for you. It's not a time to walk down memory lane and say, oh, you know, he did this, he did that, or I should have done this, okay? And I'm going to tell you it's his loss, because you're cute, is how I would describe you, okay? So don't think you're just going to go out and find somebody else, because you're not. We don't want that. We want you to heal. Delete, 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 okay? And get him off your phone, because there is a risk of him phoning for a quickie, right? And we don't want that, okay? No quickies. You're not a quickie kind of girl. So delete, 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 and get him off your phone.
Angela asks, hi Paul, can you please tell me something about my ancestry? I come from a mixed background. Some Europeans moved to an island long back. Thank you.
About your ancestry, are you worried about where you come from? It's where you're going to that you should be worried about, mate. Okay. I have got a European feel about this. It could be French. Could well be French. Okay. But I've also got a pull towards the Scandinavian countries. So there may be a bit of that in there as well. But it's definitely Europe. Wouldn't be surprised if it was France or indeed Norway. That's the two that have come to mind. But don't worry about where you come from. Okay, my surname's Bellion, so everybody thinks, oh, that's French, right? Bellion. But it's closer to Bellini, which is Italian. So are you French or Italian? So when we did the ancestry thing, we ended up being from Wales. Nothing to do with France or Italy at all. But I will say to you, it doesn't matter where you come from. Okay, it's where you're going to. All right? And you're destined for good things, eh? My island boy. What's those kids that do that? Those two little tattooed kids The island, and I think they're like Jamaican. The island boy, no?
You're more clued up than I am. Kira asks, hello folks, will I be able to complete my dissertation by July? I have to submit on the 23rd of July.
Hello, baby. Hello, hello, hello. Nine weeks of work, 5 hours a day. Can you do that? You can give me that. I'll give you the July date as being fine and acing it. But what you're doing is you're worrying about it now, which is responsible. But it needs 5 hours from you, baby, a day. I'll give you Saturdays off. But that's the effort required.
Next question, just waiting for YouTube comments to load. Jackie asks on Instagram, hi Paul and Shay, I hope you're both doing good. I wanted to ask, is my mother-in-law behind on the text messages I received?
Mother-in-laws. Those are wild animals, those things. Especially ex-mother-in-laws. Woo! Jackie, Jackie, Jackie. Yeah, boy. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Little, you know what's coming through? Black, dark rings under her eyes. She's an evil little woman. And she's jealous of you because you stole her son. How dare you steal her son away from her? And that's the whole thing, Jackie. It's jealousy because you stole her son. Ridiculous, isn't it?
Please be patient, everyone. We are very behind. Just going to shoot over to Facebook really quick. Duduzile says, good evening, Paul and Shay. I hope that you are well. My husband's bosses are quiet about the conflict that is happening at his work. Are they quiet because they still haven't found a solution, or are they still trying to figure out what to do?
Okay, nice one. Dudu, hello, baby. It's figuring out what to do, how to respond. It's very delicate. We know everybody's got rights and they've got to follow it, otherwise they get sued. So I am to tell you, they are deciding on what to do. And you should hear in the next 10 days, baby. Okay, so tell him it's going to be favourable and not to worry. Okay.
Next question is from a new viewer called Billy, and she asks, hi Paul.
Billy, boy, girl.
Lady, I believe. Would love anything you need to tell me, please. First time here.
Hello, Billy. Like your name. Like your name. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. You undervalue yourself. Need to tell you, you are good enough. I don't know who squashed your personality or put you down. Okay, that's not going to cut it. Okay, you're good enough. Okay, and I want you to self-praise. So, you know that reading voice, I did a good job there. I did this right. Oh, I'm proud of myself. I want you to do that. Okay. And don't try and get it from other people. Am I good? Am I good? Shay, am I good? Shay. She won't tell me, right? I can't get that value. So I've got to say to myself, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. You see what I mean? Okay, that's what you've got to do. Stop putting yourself down, baby. You are good enough. And I want to see you next Monday.
Okay, Jumping over to YouTube, please be patient everyone, we're very behind. Miriam says, hello sir, from Pakistan. I'm feeling very depressed, I have no job, I'm getting a divorce from my husband and the process is frozen. Please, when will my situation get better?
Okay, Miriam, it's big changes. A lot of people in this world are going through major changes. Okay, and I know how you're feeling, babe. I know. All right, this will be over within the next 2 months, if it's not contested. Now, I think there's a reason that you're not getting work right now, because I think he will have to pay you maintenance or alimony. So I think that is why you're not working right now. He needs to pay. So you've got that security and reassurance. Should be over within the next 2 months. Hang in there, okay? Life isn't always going to be like this. But it's like a saw. You know, if you've got a saw, it's got to hurt before it gets better. And you're going through the hurting phase right now. But it does get better. Hang in there.
Just quickly jumping over to Instagram, Love Thy Brother says, hello you two, I turn 18. I was wondering what kind of big things I can expect, like any big achievements you can see for me, Mr. Paul.
18. The world's at your feet, baby. Nice, eh? You've got youth, you've got attitude, you've got energy, and you're nice. Okay? I want you... Well, was the question, what good things can he expect? Okay.
What big things?
Big things, okay. You've got talent, okay. I'm going to tell you that now. But there's a tendency to be a little bit cocky. Because you're 18, you know, like... You know, nobody can tell you anything. But I want to tell you something, okay? You need to have a little bit of faith and belief in the Almighty. And you're probably going, well, believe you me, you can go off on a different path without a belief system. So I would advise you to get in touch with the Almighty, okay? Because doors are going to open for you. And I don't want you to be arrogant, and I don't want you to get caught up in the worldly ways of drink, drugs, and women, okay? So that's what I need from you. Look into faith.
Next question is from Charlie, who says, hiya Paul. My oldest brother offered me a job. When will I be working in it?
Charlie, hi. Your oldest brother offered you... Okay. Okay. Okay, I think it is going to happen by mid-February. I want to say Valentine's Day, thereabouts. They've just got to do a few things at work. Sorting out stuff, okay, but you're going to be working, okay, so please don't worry. Next 2 weeks you should be there. Okay, Johnny.
Next question is from Jess, who says, "Howdy, Paul. I feel very attracted to A, but he is way too old for me. Is it just me, or does he feel the attraction too?"
Hello, Jess. A. Your love and infatuation, doesn't have an age restriction. He does feel the attraction as well. It has crossed his mind more than once, Jess. There is, it's depending what you want out of this. If if he looks like Santa Claus, right, and it's embarrassing, well then, I understand that. However, if he's just got a couple of grey hairs, then I think it's workable. He's definitely attracted to you, something could happen. It's up to you, Jess.
Next questions are from our good friend Brolek, who says, "Hi Paul and Shay, it's great to see you both on. Hope all is well. Does Mr. Shekner have any good news for me in regards to my settlement? I returned his missed calls, but I haven't heard back yet."
Brolek, hello. Hello, nice to see you, hear from you. Mr. Schmeckler.
Shenik.
Okay, 2 weeks.
Shekner, sorry.
2 weeks, you should hear back. And it's still a little bit of back and forth with the lawyers or the powers that be. Hang in there, please. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I wanted to say there's a bit of chaos this year, starting back up. But don't worry. You've been heard. Your order's been taken care of.
Next question is from Candace. "I'm sorry, Candace, I accidentally deleted your message, but we got it back." She asks, "Hi Paul, I'm extremely unhappy at my job right now, and I'm overwhelmed and overworked. It's affecting my health too. Any suggestions on what I should do? All I want at this point is to resign."
Candace, don't resign. It's not the job that's making you exhausted, baby. It's your life is making you exhausted. I think your love life has been emotionally stressing you. Do not give up your job, baby, because that's not the reason why you're exhausted. I granted it takes a lot of your energy, but you've got to look after yourself. Wherever you go, you're going to be exhausted. Even if you've got like a telesales job, it's going to exhaust you. All right, so you've got to look at you getting fit and vitamins, and stop stressing, Candace. That's the thing.
Next question is from Stephanie V, who says, "I've missed you both. I haven't been able to tune in. Should I be worried about my husband's recent attitude change? Thank you for your time and energy. Many blessings."
Many blessings back at you, Steph. Thank you very much for that lovely message. Hubby playing up. Should you be worried? No, he is very impatient and very stubborn, by the way. Very impatient. Now, I don't think he's going as far as he wants to in his career. And I don't know if he's got the respect he feels that he needs, because he's got plans. He wants this, that, and the other. So I think that is the reason for his attitude change, because wives are quite expensive, you know what I mean? So I think that's the problem. I think it's a financial and it's a respect thing that he's not getting at work. It's not you, okay? So don't confront him about it. Let him deal with his own sense of self-worth. And if he needs to move jobs, well then you can expect that. But he's very stressed about his value. Okay, it's not you, baby.
Next question is from True Love, who says, hello dear, are we meant for each other, me and this man are?
Oh, I thought you were going to say me and you. We've never met. Me and?
Are.
True Love. Are we meant... Is that what you said? Are we meant to be together?
Mm-hmm.
It's quite beautiful, actually. Quite romantic. Yes. I like the warm, mushy feeling I feel. I feel very sentimental for you. Yes, you are. And trust the process. Okay? It's going to happen. Okay? Just be your beautiful self. And don't be impatient, and do never, ever put your hand on your hip while you're talking to your loved one. Okay? So, no hand on the hip. Oh, no. When are you going to get married? None of that. Okay? Patience, he's the one.
Yeah, we all caught up with questions with about less than 15 minutes left.
You want to go home, don't you?
We got some more viewers watching, so
Yeah.
we'll wait.
Hello. Wherever you are in the world, live from Johannesburg every Monday at this time, 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Live from the jungles of Johannesburg, South Africa. We've been doing this a while now, haven't we, Shay? How long?
This particular stream or in general?
Oh, don't be smart, okay? I know you just said we've been on for 15 minutes, so I take away 15 from the hour, then I minus the thing, right? Then I said, 45 minutes. I got that. How long have we been on air?
3 years.
3 years. So, welcome viewers, welcome.
Mortada asks if he could have some more input on the job. He says, is this job I'm looking at really bad for me? I'm one button away from signing an important form.
Is it bad for you? You've got a feeling, haven't you? I know you have. I don't think it's all what you think it is. So I've got, I'm saying I wouldn't push the button. That's what I'm saying. For some reason, what they've promised or what they've presented is not quite true. That's the feeling I got. There's an honesty issue going on. And I'm concerned about it.
You just said, I think it's the...
Yeah.
But it could be too good to be true.
I think it is, and that's what I'm worried about. I've actually, we've never met. I've got a sick feeling in my guts. I want to throw up. So for me to get that for somebody I've never met, about a job I don't know, please understand that emotion or that reaction, don't do it, okay? Okay, don't do it. And thank you for the backup question, because I think it's very important that you did know, okay? I think you're going to regret it if you push that button, baby.
Next question is from someone called Cute Boy. They ask, "Hey sir, what do you see for my love life?"
Cutie boy. Love life. So I think you better be careful where you play. You've got to be very, very careful, because there's a danger you're going to make somebody pregnant. Okay, that's the first bit. All right. There's a difference between having a love life with somebody you love and screwing. Big difference. I think you're looking for the latter. Okay. I do say that I think you are going to be very busy in that department. There may be some action in the next 5 weeks for you, but I don't see it as a long-term relationship. And again in May. But please, you are guided to use contraception, because you're very fertile.
Right, well, caught up with only a few minutes left, so...
Can I go home? Do you want to run the ad?
I've run it a couple of times before.
Oh, you've done it?
Yeah. So.
Okay, folks. Shay, thank you. Thank you very much. If you did want to make an appointment, if you've got more questions, then do so. It's quite reasonable. And then I can buy more Pepsi and feed the cat. Wherever you are in the world, count your blessings. And for one day, why don't you say a prayer and not be selfish? How about that? How about that? Thank you for your lovely comments. Thank you for your kindness. And we'll see you again next week.